Chapter 1, First Livestream. I look like Flora Winehouse. How do I get noticed? Bella Linwood edited this text and posted it on Soundwave, refreshing the comment section every 3 to 5 seconds. Soundwave was the most popular short video app in their area. The economy was currently in a downturn, and half a month ago, she was laid off by her new company after only working for 2 months. Her rent was due in half a month, but she couldn't afford to pay 6 months' rent up front. She discussed with her landlord if she could delay for a month. But the landlord refused, implicitly worried she would skip out on the rent. She understood the landlord's concern, to avoid being homeless. She had no choice but to research how to make quick money. She recently heard that self-media was a fast way to earn money, but several videos she posted, in various styles, remained lukewarm. It seemed no money was easy to earn. Perhaps she hadn't found the right path. However, one comment gave her inspiration. It said she looked very much like Flora Winehouse, a risque streamer with 30 million followers. It was said that Flora Winehouse could earn at least 20 million yuan by live streaming only 2 or 3 days a month. Bella Linwood didn't expect to be as formidable as Flora Winehouse. Her demands were not high. Earning enough for rent and living expenses would suffice. Or, if possible, she wanted to set a goal, to stream until she earned 2,000 yuan a day, then sign off. This way, after basic living expenses, she would still have money and extra time to eat, drink, travel, and enjoy life. She had endured 21 years of hardship, and for the rest of her life, she wanted to be more laid back and spontaneous. Life was about being happy, after all. So she made this post, wanting to see if she still had a chance to make a living from self-media. Not long after, the comment section exploded. Momo, that's easy, just imitate her. Jack Fortune, go live, let the bros see how similar you are. See if you can make a living from self-media. TTYY, look like Flora Winehouse. Are you kidding me? How can you try to imitate Juju's face? Don't you have a mirror? Or even urine. Momo, holy cow. I saw the photos on her homepage, she really does look alike. TTYY, photoshopped. Right, Flora Winehouse's peerless beauty isn't something just anyone can replicate. Go live and let me see if you dare. Juju's biggest fan, she definitely wouldn't dare go live. I've seen too many like this. They're all photoshopped images to gain popularity and traffic. In reality, they look nothing like the real person, pure scam. Bros, don't fall for it. Bella Linwood watched the post, which quickly gathered tens of thousands of comments. She pressed her anxious, excited chest, refreshed, and clicked to read. She was anxious about being cyberbullied, but excited because her post finally gained traffic. On the internet, traffic equals money. Unexpectedly, not many comments were abusive. Most were at-ing her to go live, wanting to see how much she really resembled Flora Winehouse. Bella Linwood's eyes darted around. With this sudden popularity, she had to seize this immense opportunity. Otherwise, she might not get such good traffic next time. She tidied herself up properly before picking up her phone and with trembling fingers, clicked to start the live stream. This was her first live stream ever. It was impossible not to be nervous at all. Less than a minute after the live stream started, hundreds of people poured into the room. All of them were traffic drawn by the popular post. Bella Linwood feigned composure, her lips curling into a smile. An arc identical to Flora Winehouse's. The netizens who just entered were all stunned. She actually dared to go live, to learn how to make money and earn a living from self-media. As soon as someone said she looked like Flora Winehouse, she immediately went to check out Flora Winehouse's account. There were over 100 videos on the homepage, and she watched every single one, even studying them frame by frame. A strong person becomes strong for a reason. Only during the learning process did she herself become incredibly surprised. Flora Winehouse's facial features and contours were practically identical to hers. Even the mole on her collarbone was in the same spot. It was no exaggeration to say that the other person was like another version of her in the world. But there are so many people in the world. And many look alike. Bella Linwood was only surprised for a moment before she adapted. Before going live, she changed into a beige camisole long dress, the sweetest, purest, and slightly sensual-looking one among all her clothes, which she rarely wore. She then clumsily applied false eyelashes and put on brown-colored contacts she had never worn before. She imitated Flora Winehouse's natural, sweet makeup and dressing style. Momo, holy moly. Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. A building materials. Isn't this Flora Winehouse herself? Juju's biggest fan. Must be plastic surgery. Seeing our Juju get popular. She deliberately got surgery to piggyback on Juju's fame. How shameless. Bella Linwood watched the comments on the bullet screen, her gentle smile not diminishing in the slightest. Flora Winehouse followed this path, gentle, sweet, and understanding, which attracted countless generous patrons on the leaderboards. What's more, she was making money. As long as she could make money. What did it matter if people questioned or cursed at her? Bella Linwood quickly scanned Juju's biggest fans' homepage, cleared her throat, and said gently, "Welcome everyone to my live stream. Hello. Big brother Juju's biggest fan, I haven't had plastic surgery. And I feel very honored to look like Flora Winehouse. I don't think it's shameless. On the contrary. I should thank this face for being liked by everyone." Juju's biggest fan, outside the screen, was instantly bewildered. What? What did she call him just now? She called him Big Brother. He was originally a die-hard fan of Flora Winehouse. Watching Flora Winehouse's account grow from a few hundred followers to 30 million. It could be said that he accompanied Flora Winehouse from nothing to becoming a popular streamer. And in every live PK session, his donations were never less than 4 digits. In the beginning, Flora Winehouse would always welcome him warmly, calling him Big Brother. But since last year, after Flora Winehouse's followers exceeded 10 million, he hadn't heard Flora Winehouse call him that or welcome him so warmly for a long time. At first, he didn't think much of it. After all, Flora Winehouse was very popular now. And there were more generous patrons on the leaderboard. Seeing his favorite streamer achieve such success, he was very pleased. He just felt a little disappointed. But that didn't stop him from continuing to support her. It was only his fault for earning too little. Unable to become Flora Winehouse's top patron, to make Flora Winehouse remember him forever. Juju's biggest fan looked at the young woman on the live stream, her eyes curved in a gentle, sweet, and well-behaved smile. Sharing almost the same face as the person he liked. He suddenly felt that what he had said earlier might have been genuinely excessive, and his tone was so fierce. Yet she didn't get angry. She even called him Big Brother. Momo, the streamer is too kind, followed. Wanderer Swordman. At Juju's biggest fan, she's just a girl who coincidentally looks like Flora Winehouse. Why are you so fierce? And she didn't slander Flora Winehouse either. Bella Linwood tucked a stray strand of hair behind her ear, diligently mimicking Flora Winehouse's every movement. Thank you. Big Brother Wanderer. It's okay. Big Brother Juju's biggest fan just wants to protect the person he likes. He didn't mean it. And I even think Big Brother Juju's biggest fan is particularly loyal. I dream of having a big brother who would protect me like that. As she spoke the last words, Bella Linwood's eyes flickered and her eyelashes lowered, giving off a sense of vulnerability. Juju's biggest fan listened to these repeated calls of Big Brother and felt almost dazed, looking at the young woman's expression. He instantly felt truly despicable. Wanderer Swordman, little sister has such great character. Suddenly, a special effect of a crimson rose appeared on the screen. Juju's biggest fan sent rose ×1. Juju's biggest fan. Little sister, I was wrong just now. But don't try to replace Flora Winehouse in the bros' hearts. I advise you to go mind your own business. Chapter 2, Got Tricked. Bella Linwood looked at the rose special effect on the screen, suppressing the smile on her lips. Her first pot of gold from Self Media was in hand. Flora Winehouse's fish pond fish were quite easy to catch. It turned out, Bella Linwood certainly knew what risque streamers mainly did. It was nothing more than reeling in the big spenders on the leaderboard. These fish would be caught wherever they were, and she could provide everyone with a more professional and higher quality service experience. Of course, not including physical transactions. As for replacing Flora Winehouse in their hearts, she didn't think that far. She just wanted to earn a little money. One rose was 520 Soundwave coins, equivalent to 52 RMB. After a 50-50 split with the platform, Bella Linwood could earn 26 RMB. It wasn't much, but it made her see hope. She was one step closer to her 2,000 yuan goal. Bella Linwood reached out and formed a heart shape towards the camera, smiling sweetly and charmingly. "Thank you. Big brother Jiu's biggest fan for the rose. You shouldn't have." Jiu's biggest fan's fingers, which were typing furiously, suddenly paused. Looking at the captivating, pure smile on the screen, he hesitated for a long time. Then deleted the harsh, threatening words he had typed to Bella Linwood, one by one. Finally, he changed it to, "It's just small money. You can stream. But don't ruin Jiu's reputation." "Bella Linwood, don't worry about that. I'm a law-abiding citizen." Momo, she looks so much like Flora Winehouse. Flora Winehouse herself would probably be surprised for ages. Even the mole on her collarbone is identical. Goat Village boss. Coincidentally, Flora Winehouse hasn't been around lately. Nor has she streamed for us. You stick with it, stream well every day. And we'll all come watch you from now on. You'll definitely be a big hit. Bella Linwood also hoped she could become popular, so she could achieve her goal of earning 2,000 yuan a day and enjoying life. Thank you, everyone, for liking. As soon as she finished speaking, she suddenly saw someone trying to connect with her. She frowned slightly. As a first-time streamer with little experience, she decided to ask the 100 or so viewers in her live stream room. "Someone wants to connect with me. Should I accept?" "TTYY, it's probably for a PK battle. Accept it, and I'll send you gifts to ensure you win." With TTYY's assurance, Bella Linwood didn't hesitate and accepted the connection directly. She couldn't miss any opportunity to make money. The connection was established. On the other side was a male streamer, around 30 years old with 150. 0 followers and over 1,000 people in his livestream room. He wore a black uniform and was named Eric Vichy. When Eric Vichy saw Bella Linwood, his eyes widened in shock. You're Flora Winehouse?" "No. The follower count isn't right. Are you a sub-account?" "Oh my heavens, everyone, I'm connected to a big streamer." Eric Vichy was incredibly excited, quickly taking screenshots and recording. Small streamers like them couldn't always connect with big streamers with tens of millions of followers. These things could be used to make videos and attract traffic. And he could also show off to his bros. Bella Linwood watched the flustered Eric Vichy, smiling gently and politely, explaining, "I am not Flora Winehouse." When Eric Vichy heard she wasn't Flora Winehouse, but merely coincidentally resembled her, his excited expression instantly vanished, replaced by an indifferent look. Everyone was out to make money. Since she wasn't a big streamer, he couldn't be bothered to waste his expressions. Every day, putting on a forced smile in front of the viewers just to earn some paltry money was tiring enough. "How do you want to play? Hurry up." "Let's not waste time," Eric Vichy said impatiently. Playing with such a small streamer wouldn't earn much money or gain traffic. It was pointless. Not directly cutting the connection was Eric Vichy's greatest respect. Given her decent looks, Bella Linwood recalled the several livestream connection videos she had seen before and asked, "I'm fine with anything, you decide." She knew she would be penalized if she lost, but she didn't know what the penalties were. She decided to let the other party decide. She was fine with any penalty, since she was engaging in a PK battle and wanted to make a living. She was willing to gamble. As for what TTYY said earlier about ensuring her win, she didn't take it much to heart. She wouldn't trust a man's words. Moreover, it was her first PK on her first live stream, so losing was normal. especially since she didn't have many followers and their loyalty wasn't strong. Bella Linwood was very open-minded. Anyway, to achieve her goal of enjoying life. She had already prepared herself mentally for everything. When Eric Vichy heard her say he could decide, a wicked smile appeared in his eyes. He looked at the audience in his livestream room. Bros, come on. What do you want her to do? A provocative dance. That's what Flora Winehouse is best at. Yeah, a provocative dance. Flora Winehouse is unbeatable at that kind of dance. It's just a shame it's hard to see her dance now. She's a big streamer. So she's put on airs. You can't just see it whenever you want. Isn't that the truth? I remember a while ago, a rich superfan tipped her 500 to dance, and she agreed. But she had a forced smile and danced especially perfunctorily. Everyone saw it, and the superfan was a little unhappy at the time. Eric Vichy saw the suggestions from his viewers, looked up at the pretty and pure young woman in the live stream. And his wicked smile became even more pronounced. The bros want you to imitate Flora Winehouse's provocative dance. Can you do it? Bella Linwood readily accepted. Yes, and if you lose. If I lose. I'll perform my signature skill for you, but don't worry, I won't lose. I've muted my mic, let's start now. Eric Vichy seemed impatient as he muted Bella Linwood's mic. The thought of seeing the young woman, who had Flora Winehouse's face, perform a provocative dance for him suddenly made his blood boil. The netizens in the livestream room all felt the same way. 5 minutes later, the PK ended. And Bella Linwood lost without surprise. No one in the livestream room sent Bella Linwood gifts. Even TTYY, who had been online all along, didn't send Bella Linwood a single gift. Wanderer Swordman, at TTY. Didn't you say you'd ensure she won? What happened? TTYY, does she deserve it? Thinks she's really Flora Winehouse. My gifts are only for the real Flora Winehouse. Bella Linwood understood instantly after seeing this bullet comment. So TTYY had deliberately set her up, wanting her to be punished and look foolish. Eric Vichy, on the other side, after thanking his bros for their gifts, quickly unmuted Bella Linwood's mic, his malicious smile impossible to hide. Come on, hurry up. My bros are getting impatient over here. Bella Linwood still maintained her smile. Okay, what kind of dance do you all want to see? Although I don't know it. I can learn it for you now. TTYY, dance 9,000 words. Ultraman's Light, agreed. 9,000 words it is. Bella Linwood hadn't performed many risque dances, but she had seen videos. Okay. Wait a moment. I haven't danced it before. I'll find a video to watch first. She searched for Flora Winehouse dancing 9,000 words on her computer. After watching it once, she stood up and started learning and dancing on the spot. Her supple waist and fair fingers slowly twisted to the seductive and emotional DJ music. Her pure face had just the right amount of charming, yet not overly seductive expression, making this vulgar, risque dance appear sophisticated. The netizens in the livestream room were all utterly astounded. Absolutely amazing. This feels even more captivating than Flora Winehouse's dancing. Oh my God. First time seeing a female streamer perform a risque dance with such sophistication. Not vulgar at all. I'm a woman. And even I'm falling a bit in love. What's going on? TTYY remained silent for a while. The last time he tipped Flora Winehouse 500 to dance this. Her perfunctory attitude did make him a bit angry. But after all, she was the person he liked, so he eventually let it go. However, now, the young woman he had just deliberately set up was dancing for him without hesitation, even learning on the spot and dancing with great care and sincerity. Instantly, his sense of disappointment grew even deeper. As soon as the music stopped, Bella Linwood sat back in front of the camera. She spoke with a hint of embarrassment. It's my first time dancing, so it might not be perfect. I hope everyone will bear with me next time. I'll definitely practice more. The dance was so good, I couldn't get enough. TTYY, dance it again. Facing TTYY, who had just tricked her, Her eyes held a generous and sweet smile. You can, big brother TT. But that was a penalty for losing the PK. If I dance again, one dance will cost one sports car. Chapter 3. No Beauty Filter Livestream. At this moment, Eric Vichy on the other side was also stunned. He too wanted to see it again. But Bella Linwood suddenly looked at him and said, My punishment is done. We'll meet again sometime. Eric Vichy glanced at his own bros in the live stream, who were also clamoring that they hadn't seen enough. With a self-righteous expression, he took the opportunity to call out to Bella Linwood. Wait, my bros in the live stream haven't seen enough either. Would you dance for us again? Eric Vichy had checked Bella Linwood's homepage earlier. She was just a new streamer. Easy to control. Bella Linwood was very principled about making money. I've already done the penalty. If you want to see it again, it'll cost one sports car. Eric Vichy tilted his chin, leaned back in his chair, crossed his legs, and scoffed. I'm a streamer with 150 followers, and you're a new streamer with just over 100 followers. The longer you connect with me, the more traffic you'll get. That's more profitable than a sports car, don't you understand? I'm giving you traffic. It's good enough I'm not asking you for a sports car. This freeloading man wouldn't even splurge on a sports car, yet talked as if he were generous. Bella Linwood smiled gently. Is that so? Then, for those who want to keep watching the dance, you can follow me and come to my live stream. Bye. With that, she directly ended the connection. Fish willing to pay and genuinely wanting to watch would naturally swim over. As for freeloading fish, no matter how hard she performed, it would be useless, although she was eager to make money. Such freeloading men weren't worth wasting her precious time on. Eric Vichy watched as his livestream room, which originally had over 1,000 people, dwindled to just over 500. And he gnashed his teeth in anger. Half of the people in his livestream room had been reeled in by that money-grabbing woman. At the same time, he regretted being so stingy about that sports car. Otherwise, his bros wouldn't have left. In Bella Linwood's livestream room, the audience had grown from over 100 to over 800. They were all there to watch her dance. Bella Linwood slightly curved her lips and then focused her attention on TTYY. From TTYY's comments earlier, it was evident that he was a die-hard fan of Flora Winehouse, and TTYY now asking her to dance again meant he must really appreciate her dancing. So she absolutely had to seize this opportunity to make money. Otherwise, wouldn't she have been played for a fool by TTYY just now? T-Tai sent sports car times 1. One sports car was 1,500 Soundwave coins, equivalent to 150 RMB. After splitting with the platform, she would have 75 RMB left, added to the previous 26 RMB. That made 101 RMB in total. She was still short 1899 RMB to reach her 2,000 RMB goal. TTYY, dance quickly, stop talking nonsense. Brother T, didn't you say your gifts are only for the real Flora Winehouse? TTYY, this small amount of money is nothing. It's just like giving to a beggar. TTYY, just for entertainment. Bella Linwood smiled disdainfully internally. He clearly spent money. Yet he liked it but wouldn't admit it, finding excuses like giving to a beggar or for entertainment. This TTYY was truly stubborn. Although TTYY had a bad temper and attitude, he truly did spend money. Bella Linwood, without a word, stood up and danced again, not showing the slightest perfunctory expression on her face. 2 minutes. 75 RMB credited to her account. She couldn't be perfunctory at all. She was one step closer to her goal. TTYY, if I send you gifts, will you do anything I ask? Bella Linwood, no illegal or illicit activities. TTYY, how much money for a meeting? Acting like Flora Winehouse to meet me. Meet him while imitating Flora Winehouse. This TTYY probably tasted a little sweetness and got addicted, right? Because as far as she knew, Flora Winehouse never met offline. This was also a major reason why many men were crazy about her. What you can see but not get is the most addictive. Bella Linwood politely declined. I'm not accepting offline meetings at the moment. TTYY, I think you're worried that once we meet, you won't look like her at all, and it'll be a disaster, right? Jiu's biggest fan, who had been engrossed in Bella Linwood's dance, also came back to his senses. Yes, did you use a beauty filter and carefully apply makeup? Which is why you look so much like Jiu. Bella Linwood propped her chin with her hand, looking at the camera with clear, bright eyes and a calm tone. I didn't use a beauty filter. The netizens in the live stream room were stunned again. What, live streaming without a beauty filter? Is that real? TTYY typed just 2 words. I don't believe it. Chapter 4, 1,500 yuan in the bank. Before starting the live stream, she hadn't touched any of the beauty filter settings. It wasn't that she didn't want to use them, but she felt that not using them made her look quite similar. And using them might be counterproductive. Show us if you really didn't turn on the beauty filter. Holy cow, I remember the last time Flora Winehouse sang on stream. The microphone was clearly skewed. How could you not have a beauty filter on? Flora Winehouse herself wouldn't dare claim to stream without a beauty filter. You're too much, little sister. The top benefactor, Brother T, said he doesn't believe it. You should prove yourself. Facing the netizens' doubts, Bella Linwood felt no anger. She smiled slightly, her deep, expressive eyes curving, exuding an irresistible warmth. Didn't you all just want me to imitate Flora Winehouse? Whether or not the beauty filter is on, I don't think it's that important. Everyone's happiness is what matters most, don't you think? Brother T. Tai sent sports car ×1. Brother T said nothing, only constantly sending sports cars. At first, everyone indeed came to Bella Linwood's live stream because of Flora Winehouse. But now that the topic had come to this, how itchy would it be if they didn't see how much Bella Linwood really resembled their unrequited love? Another 75 yuan in the bank, Bella Linwood's lips curled into a barely perceptible smug smile. Thank you, Brother T. For the sports car, then I'll prove it to you, Brother T. Didn't Brother T say he wouldn't spend money? Brother T said it was just a small amount, not money, just for entertainment. She stood up and got a small makeup mirror, aiming it at her phone screen, allowing netizens to clearly see, through the reflection in the mirror, that she clicked on various beautification functions, all of which showed their initial states. Bella Linwood gently asked, "Did you see it clearly?" Without a beauty filter, she looks exactly like Flora Winehouse with a beauty filter. HER Chinese letter is truly stunning. Her skin is too good, pores are tight and skin is fair. This base can totally enter the entertainment industry and debut. Bella Linwood put down the makeup mirror and honestly said, "My skin is okay, but I did put on makeup. I mainly wanted to dress up specially for meeting you all. My family. Real, I like streamers who speak so truthfully." She dressed up specially just to see us, so thoughtful and sincere. Gentle, sweet, beautiful, and most importantly, authentic. She values us so much. Big Brother is following you. Just because you dare to live stream without a beauty filter, I must follow you. It seems even better looking than Flora Winehouse. TTYY, just so. She can't compare to Flora Winehouse. Bella Linwood pursed her lips, and a distinct hint of sadness flashed in her clear eyes. She looked pitiful. She's a big streamer, so of course I can't compare. After all, her top patron, I see, sends dazzling, luxurious gifts with special effects. I've never seen such beautiful gifts. I can't imagine how happy I would be if one day the top patron in my live stream room could also send me such high-end gifts. I might even walk with a swagger when I go out. The top patron, TTYY, had no pity. Stop looking so unworldly. You don't look like Flora Winehouse at all. Okay. Bella Linwood changed her expression in a second, putting on a gentle and sweet smile again. TTYY, looks much more pleasing now. Jack Fortune, I still prefer her imitating Flora Winehouse. TTYY, just keep imitating Flora Winehouse. If you make me happy, I'll send you those gifts you want. Bella Linwood blinked, her dark pupils reflecting a pure, innocent smile. It's doable, but do you want to consider paying a down payment first? If I taste the sweetness, I'll be more motivated to imitate. What if TTYY spoke empty words and tricked her again like before? Besides, now these people in the live stream room were begging her to imitate Flora Winehouse. With capital. She had to make good use of it, seizing every opportunity to harvest these fish who only wanted to treat her as a substitute. As soon as Bella Linwood finished speaking, the screen was suddenly filled with magnificent special effects. Dazzling, colorful light reflected in Bella Linwood's clear, dark eyes. She struggled to maintain her composure, but a hint of astonishment still flickered across her face. Titai sent splendid castle ×1. A beautiful castle. But it wasn't for her. This was the down payment for being Flora Winehouse's substitute. One splendid castle was 3,000 yuan. After splitting it 50-50 with the platform, Bella Linwood kept 1,500 yuan. She used to work as customer service at her new company, earning only 3,000 yuan a month. But today, in less than an hour, she had already earned 1,676 yuan. It was impossible not to feel a little thrill, though she deserved it. After all, everyone in the live stream room saw how difficult TTYY was. If she had any backbone, she would have kicked TTYY out of the live stream and blacklisted him the first time he said she wasn't worthy. Wow, Brother T is so generous. This isn't small money now, is it? TTYY, just entertainment. Not even as expensive as one of my clothes. A building materials. Holy cow, Brother T is a true high roller. Look at me. Is it still too late to get plastic surgery to look like Flora Winehouse? Momo, Brother Wang. Your gender doesn't match up. Forget it, it's not the money you're supposed to earn. Don't make it hard on yourself. A building materials. What if Brother T likes my type? You all made Brother T speechless. Having received the down payment, Bella Linwood started to imitate Flora Winehouse with even more dedication. That was 1,500 yuan. What was so difficult about imitating another girl's every move? Just as she was completely absorbed in her imitation, the second PK connection came in. This time, when someone connected, Bella Linwood didn't ask her viewers. She thought about it and felt that whether she won or lost the PK, she'd still profit. So she should still go for it. Even if no one was behind her, she had to brave it and push through. For her goal of 2,000 yuan. This time, the person connecting was a cute female streamer named Bunny Baby. With 98,000 followers and over 500 people in her live stream room. Bunny Baby saw Bella Linwood and was shocked for a while. Wow, are you Sister Flora Winehouse? I like you so much. Bella Linwood, I'm not Flora Winehouse. I just look a bit like her. Oh, then you're so beautiful, Bunny Baby said, hesitating for a moment before asking. Do you want to play with me? Bunny Baby only wanted to connect and play games with handsome guys. It was enjoyable for her. And it could make the benefactors in her live stream room jealous and fight over her. But the person on the other side was a great beauty. What if the people in her live stream room were all drawn away by the other woman? The other party was also a new streamer with little popularity. I'm fine with anything. It's up to you, Bella Linwood said kindly. Bunny Baby was about to say she wouldn't play, but then she suddenly noticed a level 30 top benefactor on the other side. If she remembered correctly, that benefactor seemed to be a wealthy patron on Flora Winehouse's leaderboard. Bunny Baby's eyes lit up. How could she miss such a good opportunity for the wealthy benefactor to see her? She immediately put on a lively and cheerful smile. Let's play. Let's play. How do you want to play? I'm new, and today is my first day streaming, so I don't really know how to play. You can choose. I'm fine with anything. Bunny Baby didn't have any special talents. She usually relied on sweet talk, pretending to be a pitiful little bunny. and speaking in a high-pitched voice to gain fans' affection. So Bunny Baby usually prepared her own punishment props. If she lost, she would eat the punishment props, such as wasabi with matcha spread. Bunny Baby. Then why don't the losers get punished by eating wasabi? Eat wasabi. Huh, Bella Linwood bit her lips slightly. Okay. She imagined the sensation of it rushing up her nose and to the top of her head. If there was a chance to win this PK, it would be better to try to win. Chapter 5. Earn 2,000 yuan, signing off. After both of them muted their mics, Bunny Baby continuously tried to garner votes in her live stream room. Although the wealthy patron on Bella Linwood's side couldn't hear, they could still see. Bunny Baby wide eyes blinked, puffed out her cheeks, pouted her lips, trying hard to act cute. Bella Linwood, to avoid eating wasabi, also tried her best. She performed several of Flora Winehouse's risque dances in a row, but she didn't dance with the deliberate, seductive vulgarity meant to please men, as Flora Winehouse did. At her core, she didn't see herself as an object to please others, so her dances were naturally not vulgar. Every movement exuded an elegant and captivating charm, her own unique style. It made people more easily moved and more likely to feel a desire for conquest. In Bunny Baby's live stream room, everyone watched the stunning beauty's captivating dance, but without music. They were incredibly eager. Bunny, I'm going to the other side for a while. Don't wait up for me tonight. Fam, please tell Bunny I died out there. Bunny, I feel like the dance on the other side has some issues. I'm going to go guide her. I'll be right back. Cuteness really can't compare to sexiness. Even as a woman, I'm drooling. Sorry, Bunny Baby. Please allow me to betray you for a moment. Bunny Baby looked at the comments on the bullet screen, pouted, and her high-pitched voice even cracked a bit. Don't leave. What's wrong with you all? Didn't you say you'd always support me? Bunny Baby felt utterly desperate when she saw that over 500 people had dwindled to just over 100. Now, with only 1 minute left in the PK, the wealthy patron on the other side hadn't shown up, nor had she seen him send any gifts to that beauty. In fact, that beauty's livestream room had fewer gifts than hers. This meant the beauty's popularity wasn't that great either. Bella Linwood was also feeling anxious. After finishing the dance, she simply wiped the sweat from her forehead and said with a smile, Do you all really want to see me eat wasabi? If it were Flora Winehouse, you surely wouldn't bear to let her eat it. Right. Bella Linwood actually didn't realize that the online viewers in her live stream room weren't unwilling to send her gifts. It was just that Bella Linwood's dancing was so beautiful that everyone was too engrossed to remember the PK. A Building Materials sent Rose ×1. Jack Fortune sent Love ×10. Juju's biggest fan sent Sports Car ×1. Juju's biggest fan sent Sports Car ×1. Juju's biggest fan. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for Flora Winehouse. Bella Linwood raised a gentle smile. Got it. It's all for Juju. Using the name Juju's biggest fan to betray Juju. And still needing an excuse for himself. What a scumbag. Although she wanted to make a living from this, it didn't stop her from expressing her opinion inwardly. Jack Fortune. Yes, we mostly don't want to see Flora Winehouse being punished to eat wasabi. Thank you all for your support. Just in the nick of time. Bella Linwood barely won against Bunny Baby with 2 sports cars and some scattered tips. Some of the scattered tips even came from Eric Vichy and Bunny Baby's fans. Bunny Baby reluctantly unmuted her mic and picked up the punishment prop next to her. Okay. I accept the punishment. She didn't manage to reel in a wealthy patron, and she even lost a wave of fans. It was too big a loss. As soon as Bunny Baby picked up the wasabi with matcha spread, her face deliberately showed a fearful expression. At this moment, a gentle voice suddenly rang out. Never mind, why don't you just act cute twice? I saw you acting cute earlier. And it was adorable. I'd like to see that. Bunny Baby suddenly looked up at the beautiful woman on the other side, feeling as if she was bathed in a holy light. She had been playing this game for so long. and she had encountered many rude and impolite people who deliberately made things difficult for her. Over time, she had long lost her initial innocent and good-tempered demeanor. But now, seeing the beautiful woman on the other side go easy on her, she suddenly felt a warm current flowing in her heart. Bunny Baby immediately nodded. Okay, after performing her two most classic cute poses for Bella Linwood. She asked cautiously and nervously, then, can we follow each other? Bella Linwood responded with a smile. Of course, I've followed you, so we'll see each other next time. I wish you all the best, cute Bunny Baby. Bye-bye, Tilda, Bunny Baby. The beautiful big sister even called her cute Bunny Baby. Bunny Baby was almost dazed by Bella Linwood. How could someone be so beautiful, dance so charmingly, and have such a good temper? In Bella Linwood's live stream room, the narrowly victorious Bella Linwood slowly exhaled. She almost had to eat wasabi, but looking at her recent earnings and her account, which had already grown to 500 followers, overall, today's harvest was very good indeed. She achieved her goal on the first day, so happy. Bella Linwood, it's getting late today. Babies, you can follow me and click on the fan beacon light. I'll be live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. sharp. After about an hour, Bella Linwood was already getting the hang of the live streaming process, and her patter was much smoother than before. Jack Fortune, it's only 8:30 in the evening. It's already late. Which country are you in? Juju's biggest fan. Going live at 7:30 p.m. Ending at 8:30 p.m. Are you kidding me? It's not even prime time for streaming yet. Don't end the stream yet, wait a bit longer. Maybe a mysterious rich patron will come online at midnight. Momo, ending so early. I haven't seen enough yet. Heart-wrenching cry. Nuwo, I just got here. TTYY, stream a bit longer. AA, a building materials. Look. Even the top patron has spoken. Just stream a bit longer. Bella Linwood smiled and formed a heart with her hands. I've achieved my goal for today. See you all tomorrow night. Everyone should get some early rest too. You can't earn all the money in the world. Physical and mental health are the most important things. Bye-bye. Good night, Tilda. Meanwhile, in a high-end club's private room, a man leaned lazily back against a leather sofa. The lighting in the room was dim, so his specific appearance was unclear. However, through the lit screen of his phone, one could vaguely make out the man's sharply defined contours. And in the quiet room, a woman's gentle voice could be heard. I've achieved my goal for today. See you all tomorrow night. Everyone should get some early rest too. You can't earn all the money in the world. Physical and mental health are the most important things. Bye-bye. Good night, Tilda. The man's long fingers rested on the screen. He had only typed half a sentence. Suddenly, the screen in front of him went dark. Large characters clearly displayed. The streamer has gone offline. Adrian Crawford was stunned. Shock mixed with disbelief. He was the top patron. How dared that substitute just go offline whenever she pleased? Chapter 6. Getting off the air just as you're getting off the air. In an old single-room apartment, Bella Linwood lay on her bed, phone in hand, beaming foolishly as she repeatedly admired the 2150 yuan she had earned today. She truly hadn't expected to exceed her goal on her very first day of live streaming. She hoped to maintain this level of income every day going forward. She didn't ask for a huge surge, just no decline. As for making more money, that was for the strong-willed. In this chaotic world, she just wanted to retain a little bit of the joy of being human, not to be a slave to money, nor to be troubled by poverty, nor to be captivated by the colorful world. Earning enough to spend, with plenty of time to rest and enjoy, that was enough. Contentment brings happiness, and she was very content. Bella Linwood finished admiring her daily income with a silly grin before clicking on her overflowing backstage private messages. Almost all of them were asking for her contact information. Among them were TTYY, her top supporter from today, and Eric Vichy, whom she had co-streamed with. TTYY, add me. Eric Vichy, add me. Next time I stream, I'll bring you along. She wouldn't add Eric Vichy. He wouldn't even spend on a sports car, yet he wanted to take advantage of her. TTYY, adding her top supporter was fine. After all, he was her main source of income today. Even if she didn't consider his face, she had to consider the money. Scrolling to the end, she was about to exit when several new messages came in. Bunny Honey. Pretty sis, thank you for going easy on me today. Bunny Honey, after much thought, I've decided to confess to you, otherwise, I'd feel too guilty. Bunny Honey, actually my wasabi was a prop. It was all matcha sauce inside. I was forced by life. You know, I couldn't really eat wasabi every day just for some money. That would be too terrifying. Bunny Honey, sis, next time you can also prepare matcha sauce so you don't suffer. Also, as a new streamer, don't be too honest. There are many bad people online. Don't easily trust anyone, and definitely don't sign with any media company. There are many unreliable ones. Bunny Honey, you're so beautiful. You must protect yourself. Bella Linwood replied with a smile. Okay, thank you, cute bunny. You were really cute today. During the connection, she saw the little girl wearing a pink Lolita dress and fluffy long bunny ears, looking quite adorable. She thought everyone was out to make money, and it wasn't easy, so she didn't want to make things difficult for the other party. Unexpectedly, this little girl was quite nice. Bunny Honey. Hee, sis, if you have any questions about streaming, you can ask me. I've been streaming for over a year, so I have some experience. Bella Linwood, that's truly too kind of you. She indeed had many things she didn't understand about streaming. After chatting with Bunny Honey for about 20 minutes, getting a clear understanding of the streaming equipment and basic operations, she put down her phone, washed her face, showered, and went to get her beauty sleep. As for TTYY, her top supporter, who was still waiting for her to add him as a friend, she had long forgotten about him. The next morning, Bella Linwood finished her morning market run, bought 2 pots of lilies from the flower market at noon, did some yoga in the afternoon, slowly finished dinner, and started streaming promptly at 7 p.m. Compared to Bella Linwood's leisurely day, her fans weren't having such a good time. Momo, I was worried you wouldn't stream today, especially after how capricious you were last night. Jack Fortune, finally you're here. Flora Winehouse hasn't been streaming lately, so if you, her stand-in, don't stream either, we'll have a tough time. Enjoying a worthless life. Great, it's the Flora Winehouse substitute. Fans who love Flora Winehouse are saved. It must have been because her stream yesterday was quite effective. Today, as soon as she started streaming, there were over 300 people in the live room. The popularity was clearly higher than yesterday. Bella Linwood sat properly in front of the camera, showing the same signature gentle smile as Flora Winehouse from yesterday. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live room. TTYY. Why did you end your stream so quickly yesterday? Bella Linwood was a little surprised that her top supporter was back, and was even asking why she ended her stream so quickly yesterday. She thought, aren't you just watching for fun? Her eyes curved into a smile, and her tone was calm. I finished my task, so I got off work early. Love for wine. Will you stream every night at 7 p.m. from now on? Stella Ray. Brother upstairs, aren't you embarrassed asking that with your name? Why don't you change your name to Love for Bella instead? Love for wine, none of your business. I'm just here to pass the time. I'll still go back and support Winehouse when she streams. Enjoying a worthless life. Exactly. We'll always be Winehouse's loyal fans. We won't betray Winehouse. Enjoying a worthless life. Lit up the fan badge. Love for wine. Lit up the fan badge. Bella Linwood replied with a smile. I rest on the 1st, 15th, and 25th of each month, and stream every night at 7 p.m. during the remaining time. Love for wine. All right, those days happen to be when Winehouse streams, so if you're not streaming, I'll just go watch Winehouse. Bella Linwood also thought the same. In the eyes of netizens, she was merely a substitute for Flora Winehouse. Once Flora Winehouse started streaming, who would still come to watch her? So she chose to avoid Flora Winehouse's streaming times. Flora Winehouse could cast her net on the 1st, 15th, and 25th, while Bella Linwood could stream and pick up the scraps during the other times. It worked out perfectly. A building materials. At Love for Wine, what you said, how does it sound like Flora Winehouse became her substitute? Love for Wine. Love for Wine didn't know why he suddenly said that. Perhaps it was because Flora Winehouse never responded to his messages now. But here with Bella, it was different. With Bella, he would be warmly welcomed, Bella would patiently respond to him, and she would call him brother. Putting everything else aside, the emotional value was sufficient. The same face, the same person, why wouldn't he choose affordable affection? He wasn't stupid. At this thought, Love for Wine was dumbfounded. What was he thinking just now? How could he betray his beloved Winehouse? He must have been possessed by a ghost. Love for Wine, don't talk nonsense. Winehouse isn't a substitute, I'm not stupid, I can tell who's a substitute. TTYY, why didn't you add me yesterday? Bella Linwood paused slightly as she picked up her water glass, a hint of apology in her smile. Yesterday, there were too many messages to reply to backstage. I might have forgotten, I'm sorry. I'll check after the stream ends. TTYY, you don't need to bother with those messy messages. Just reply to mine from now on. Bella Linwood couldn't help but inwardly scoff. Actually, if he wasn't the top supporter in her heart, his messages would also be classified as part of that messy pile. Bella Linwood took a sip of water and nodded with a smile. The top supporter had spent money, so she would give him some face. After drinking water, she wanted to get to business, go out for PK battles, earn money, and try to earn 2,000 yuan early today to get off work and rest. However, before she was even ready, two special effects she had never seen before suddenly appeared consecutively on the screen. T-Tai Gifted City in the Sky X2. One city in the sky was 3888 yuan, so two city in the sky were. Bella Linwood didn't have time to calculate how much money it was, but it was enough to end her shift. She hadn't expected to finish work so quickly today. She suppressed the joy in her eyes, trying not to appear too unworldly, and made a heart gesture towards TTYY. Thank you, Brother T. See you tomorrow, Tilda. TTYY, what see you tomorrow? He gifted because he felt he hadn't gifted enough yesterday, which made Bella Linwood end her stream so quickly. So today he gifted more, hoping she would stream longer. Chapter 7, Losing Means Going Offline. The fans in the live broadcast room were all dumbfounded. Love for Wine, didn't you just start streaming? Why see you tomorrow already? I just lit up my fan badge. Jack Fortune, exactly, don't you still have a task? Have you completed your task? Enjoying a worthless life, are you kidding? You've only been streaming for less than 10 minutes, and Flora Winehouse isn't streaming either. Who are we supposed to watch if you go offline so early? And where can we find a substitute as similar as you? Alpha Lamb. Don't go offline. I still want to see Flora Winehouse. I want to see Flora Winehouse do seductive dances. Bella Linwood waved her hand with a smile. My task is complete. Thank you all for your support today. Everyone, get some rest early, bye. Bella Linwood, having already earned enough to meet her business goal for the day, happily closed her live stream. Adrian Crawford, sitting in a restaurant private room, felt as if he had been hit by a blunt instrument. As his phone's screen went dark, his vision also blacked out. No, why did she go offline again? If she went offline, what would he watch? Shen Yu, sitting opposite him, wearing a baseball cap and black casual clothes, noticed Adrian Crawford's unusual state. He put down his cutlery and raised an eyebrow in confusion. What are you doing? You're not eating, just staring at your phone. And what's with that expression? Did you run into some trouble? Adrian Crawford didn't even look up, his tone irritable. Eat your food, stop talking nonsense. The man chuckled indifferently. Still about that Flora Winehouse. In the circle of rich second-generation heirs, almost no one didn't know that Adrian Crawford, young Master Crawford, was infatuated with a streamer who produced suggestive content. Once, young Master Crawford even spent a fortune to book large screens across the country to celebrate her birthday. causing a sensation and bringing many young girls to tears of envy. Another time, a perverted man threatened the streamer's personal safety, and young Master Crawford directly found someone to beat that perverted man into the ICU, almost costing him his life. It was said that he spent a lot of money to settle it. His devotion was verifiable online. It was a pity that after all this time, young Master Crawford had not succeeded in winning the streamer's heart. But perhaps there were too many excellent men around that streamer. After all, a streamer with tens of millions of followers should not lack wealthy and powerful patrons. Adrian Crawford. Not her, just entertainment. Shenyu. Is entertainment enough to make you so angry? Adrian Crawford's brow suddenly relaxed. Right, it was just entertainment. Why was he so angry? A substitute, that's all. If she streams, she streams. If she doesn't, so be it. The man sitting beside Adrian Crawford said teasingly, "Mainly, I'm curious what kind of entertainment it is that can make young Master Crawford so engrossed, not even eating, just staring at his phone. Why don't you send it to the group chat so we can all see?" Adrian Crawford casually sent a screenshot to the group chat, then put down his phone and said casually, "There's nothing to see. It's fine for passing the time, and it's very cheap. Spending a few thousand or hundreds is enough to make you happy, more interesting than having a pet." Adrian Crawford spent at least hundreds of thousands on each of Flora Winehouse's streams. Compared to that, this Bella was indeed cheap. The group chat consisted of rich second-generation heirs from their circle. Once Adrian Crawford sent a screenshot of a live stream account, they couldn't be bothered to look closely. They weren't very interested in online live streams. Especially since the live stream avatar was a chubby capybara, even fewer people bothered to look. Shenyu picked up his phone, glanced at it, and said with disinterest, "The avatar doesn't look sexy at all." It's definitely not a pretty girl. If you can't get Flora Winehouse, don't give up and settle for a capybara. At least find someone pleasant to look at. Adrian Crawford didn't have time to bother with them. He also had no appetite for eating. Why did that substitute go offline, after all? Bella Linwood, happily lying at home counting her money, had a good night's sleep. With her goals accomplished so easily every day, why wouldn't she sleep well? At 7 p.m., full of energy after eating well, Bella Linwood logged into her live stream precisely on time. This time, even more people poured into her live room. Nearly 700 people. Jack Fortune. Now you have to wait by the door of the live stream room for her to start, or else, if you're a minute late, the streamer might already be offline. Enjoying a worthless life. Isn't that the truth? If you don't come early, you won't see anything. I was waiting since 6:30. Love for wine, only 6:30. I was ready at 6:00. Love for wine. Bella, what's your standard for ending a stream? Bella Linwood leaned her hands on her chin and said directly, "It depends on my mood." She couldn't tell them her goal. If she told them her goal, what if they made things difficult for her? Jack Fortune. My analysis is that Brother T's gifts were too generous yesterday, and she went offline happily. Love for wine. At tea time, Brother T, don't send any more gifts today. If you have money you can't spend, transfer it to my account, don't give it to her. TTYY. TTYY. She was happy enough to go offline with that little bit of money. He just said this woman was cheap, and indeed, he wasn't wrong at all. Phew, for me, it's a lot. Bella Linwood then remembered that she shouldn't appear so unworldly. That wouldn't be like Flora Winehouse. She put her hands down, sat properly, and diligently played the role of a qualified substitute. Just when she thought TTYY would scold her again for not being like Flora Winehouse, TTYY sent 2 words, ambition. Jack Fortune, Brother T, don't give her so much today. Don't let her go offline. At least let her stream until midnight. Bella Linwood pouted but said nothing, instead taking her first PK battle of the day. The connection was established, and opposite her was a 2-dimensional girl with a blue wig and exquisite makeup, wearing a black and white gothic Lolita dress, identical to one from a comic. She didn't have many followers, only 54,000, and there were only about 200 people in her live room, fewer than in Bella Linwood's. Jenny Kingston pushed aside the bangs of her blue wig, looked at the streamer opposite her, paused for a moment, then quickly checked the other person's profile and spoke displeasedly. "Who are you? Where did this imposter come from? Who told you to impersonate Sister Flora Winehouse?" Bella Linwood realized she had encountered a two-dimensional fan of Flora Winehouse, and a very loyal one at that, who wouldn't tolerate someone who looked like her. Bella Linwood just wanted to earn money and didn't want to get into a conflict with the other person, wasting time. She patiently explained, "I just happened to look similar, and then netizens wanted me to try imitating her." Jenny Kingston snatched off her wig, threw it on the table, and pointed at Bella Linwood, angrily saying, "What do you mean, just happened to look similar? Your little tricks might fool those men in the live room, but don't even think about fooling me." Bella Linwood smiled faintly. "So, are we still playing?" Jenny Kingston, acting as if she had the moral high ground, took off her headpiece, ran her hands through her hair, and quickly said, "Play. If you lose, you have to turn off your beauty filter and remove your makeup. Let everyone see your true face." What looks like Flora Winehouse? Jenny Kingston didn't believe anyone could be so lucky as to possess the same unparalleled beauty as Winehouse. Turn off the beauty filter, and who knows what kind of monster she might look like. Don't even try to piggyback on Flora Winehouse's fame. Jenny Kingston originally wanted to make the other side look bad, but then a comment suddenly appeared in the live room. "Alpha Lamb, sister, she streams without a beauty filter. I advise you to be kind. She really just looks like her." Jenny Kingston was stunned. "What? Streaming without a beauty filter? Does anyone dare to stream without a beauty filter nowadays? I don't believe it." Jenny Kingston's eyes darted around, and she continued with a mischievous smile. "Let's play like this. The loser not only has to remove makeup and turn off the beauty filter, but also quit the internet. No streaming ever again. How about it? Do you dare to play?" In her heart, she had always loved Winehouse like a sister-in-law, like family. To even dare to impersonate her beloved sister Winehouse, she was practically asking for trouble. Today, she was going to completely ruin this imposter. Make sure this imposter could never again use this face to piggyback on Winehouse's fame online. Although Jenny Kingston's live room only had about 200 people, these 200 people were all her wealthy, young female friends. Speaking of which, making Bella Linwood lose the PK by spending money would be incredibly easy. Those young ladies also knew that Jenny Kingston liked Winehouse, and as Jenny Kingston's good friends, they naturally sided with Jenny Kingston. So they all went to Bella Linwood's live room to attack Bella Linwood. Sweet Vivian, imposter. Don't you have your own face? Hannah Sheen, stay away. Winehouse's unparalleled beauty is something you can never replicate in this lifetime. I, the world's cutest sauce. Before the PK starts, I advise you to wisely go offline yourself, or else it won't be pretty if you lose later. Sugar sweetheart, Big Brother's in the live room, don't be fooled by her. We are all girls. Who doesn't understand her little tricks? When she removes her makeup and turns off the beauty filter later, she will definitely scare you all. Bella Linwood looked at these childish comments and felt no anger at all. She was just thinking about whether or not to accept this PK. If she accepted and genuinely lost, her livelihood would be gone, especially these fans in the live room. Here, she specifically points out her top supporter, TTYY. Completely unreliable, so she had to be cautious. Facing the provocation from Jenny Kingston's friends, the big brothers in Bella Linwood's live room were not to be trifled with either. Enjoying a worthless life. I finally waited for her to come online, and you little brats really made her go offline. I'll find your parents. Jack Fortune, I finally found an affordable and good substitute, and you want her to quit the internet? No. Absolutely not. Love for wine. Big brothers aren't fools, all right. Kids, go home and play. TTYY, accept. Bella Linwood was stunned when she saw TTYY's comment. Brother, accept what? Did this TTYY really hate her so much that he wanted her to quit the internet? With the top supporters' command, the big brothers in Bella Linwood's live room all went to Jenny Kingston's live room to spread the word. All of this unfolded too quickly for Bella Linwood to control. Jenny Kingston smirked smugly. "Okay, let's start now. I'll mute your mic first. You, meanwhile, quickly make your final farewell ceremony for your stream." After Jenny Kingston muted her mic, she began asking her friends to quickly send her gifts. At the very beginning of the PK, Bella Linwood was already far behind in popularity points compared to the other side. Bella Linwood looked at the situation and suddenly felt a little panicked. Would this TTYY really want her to quit the internet? But in the next second, gift effects continuously filled her live room. Chapter 8. Bella Linwood Banned. T-Tai gifted Rocket X10. T-Tai gifted Brilliant Castle X5. T-Tai gifted City in the Sky X6. Love for Wine gifted Sports Car X5. Enjoying a Worthless Life gifted Rose X2. Jack Fortune gifted Lollipop X300. Stella Ray gifted Dream Cruise X2. Bella Linwood never imagined she would receive so many gifts, especially that TTYY didn't play a trick on her. It was truly a rare occurrence. On the other side, Jenny Kingston watched, dumbfounded, as her leading popularity points were instantly surpassed, and at an incredibly terrifying speed at that. Oh no. Sisters, the top supporter on the other side, seems to have a lot of power. Sweet Vivian, what are you afraid of? You have so many sisters. Hannah Sheen, Yeth, and her live room only has less than 1,000 people. How many powerful supporters can she have? Calm down. How can her few powerful supporters compare to our group of rich friends? I, the world's cutest sauce, say no more. Jenny, call your strong supporter and tell him someone is bullying you. Let your strong supporter take her down. Sugar Sweetheart, right, Jenny, isn't your strong supporter a shareholder of Audio Wave? Tell your strong supporter to ban her. Let her never stream again. Jenny Kingston thought for a moment, then suddenly said, "Let's wait and see. I don't think we'll necessarily lose. She only has a little over 1,000 followers, so her strong supporter probably isn't that high quality. His wallet will probably be empty soon. Sweet Vivian, don't let her off easy though. What if she doesn't keep her word and streams on a new account tomorrow?" Jenny Kingston adjusted her wig. After the stream, I'll find my strong supporter and have him ban her account." She dared to impersonate her future sister-in-law. Her strong supporter would definitely ban this woman's account. Bella Linwood stared at the screen full of gifts, taking a long moment to process it. She, this stand-in, had only streamed a few times, yet she already held such weight in the netizens' hearts. Otherwise, they wouldn't have spent so much money, nor would they fear her completely quitting the internet. But the harvest today was truly wonderful. She really should thank the little girl opposite for this unexpected surprise. Tomorrow, she was going out shopping for new clothes. Bella Linwood put her hand to her lips, smiling as she blew a kiss at the camera. "Thank you, Brother T, for the gifts. Thank you, Brother Love for Wine, for the gifts. Thank you, Brother Enjoying a Worthless Life, for the gifts. Thank you, Brother Jack Fortune, for the gifts. Thank you, Sister Stella Ray, for the gifts. Love for Wine. Brother T, really bled money this time. TTYY, it's just pocket change. TTYY, if she quits, I won't have any fun to watch anymore. Love for Wine, you call this pocket change. It's tens of thousands. Brother T is a true high roller. Jack Fortune, your ID, Brother T, looks a bit familiar. It seems like the name of Flora Winehouse's top supporter. Love for Wine. No way, it might just be a coincidence in names. That top supporter is Flora Winehouse's loyal super fan. How could he be giving gifts to a substitute behind Flora Winehouse's back? Don't joke around. Enjoying a Worthless Life. Exactly. And that top supporter only ever gives gifts to Flora Winehouse. It's impossible for him to give gifts to other women. Bella Linwood didn't care what they said. Anyway, her task for today was completed. It's just... She didn't know if she could win against that little girl. She looked at the popularity points at the top of the screen, a tense situation almost neck and neck with the other side, and still felt a little worried. Because she was mainly relying on TTYY alone, and she didn't know if TTYY's wallet could hold up. Just as the PK had only 3 seconds left, TTYY sent 10, City in the Sky, consecutively, directly crushing the opponent and securing the victory. Bella Linwood happily clapped and thanked him. "Thank you, Brother T, you're amazing." Great, she didn't have to quit the internet. TTYY was silent for a moment before replying with one word. With Flora Winehouse, Adrian Crawford hadn't seen Flora Winehouse thank him like that for a long time. Now, looking at the girl with the innocent smile on screen, he seemed to see the past Flora Winehouse who would care for him, gently comfort him, and dance to make him happy in the live room. Jenny Kingston looked at the PK failed result, her whole face puffed up with anger. Sweet Vivian, damn it. What's the background of the top supporter on the other side? How can he be so powerful? Hannah Sheen. I don't know, but that top supporter must have been completely enchanted by that woman. I the world's cutest sauce. Say no more. Jenny, get your strong supporter to destroy her. Bella Linwood smiled sweetly at Jenny Kingston. When are you going to remove your makeup, turn off the beauty filter, and quit the internet? As soon as Bella Linwood finished speaking, the co-stream was disconnected. Jenny Kingston would never punish that imposter. And what about quitting the internet? Her strong supporter was a shareholder of AudioWave. As long as she didn't want to quit the internet, who could make her? Bella Linwood looked at the disconnected call, a slight raise of her eyebrows. The little kid was a bad sport and ill-mannered. Never mind, ignore her. After the PK ended, the netizens in Bella Linwood's live room also let out a sigh of relief. Love for wine. It still has to be Brother T. I almost couldn't see Bella. Enjoying a worthless life. My internet substitute was almost gone, scared me to death. Jack Fortune. I rely on this mental nourishment to live every day. That brat really knows how to stir up trouble, and she's a sore loser, running away as soon as it's time for punishment. Bella Linwood. Thank you all for your support today. I'm off work now. See you tomorrow. Love for wine. 10 minutes again today. Enjoying a worthless life. It's over, we gave her too many gifts today. She got too happy. Alpha Lamb. Damn it. I only thought about letting her win and forgot that she goes offline as soon as she gets happy. Stella Ray. It's okay, there's always tomorrow, as long as she doesn't quit the internet. TTYY. How much more money to stream a little longer? Love for wine. Don't rush off. Don't you want to earn more money? If you do 2 more PKs, Brother T will keep giving you money. Wandering Swordsman. Mainly, we haven't seen you dance today. The netizens in the live stream room were frantically begging Bella Linwood not to go offline, tempting her with money. But Bella Linwood was not at all tempted. Money is endless, and there's so much more to do in life. Moreover, who loves working, especially constantly imitating others, unable to truly be themselves. And who knows what kind of weirdos she might encounter in co-streams. Over time, she even worried that the money she earned wouldn't cover the mental damage. She couldn't end up not earning much money but getting depressed. That would be too uneconomical. After Bella Linwood went offline, she received another friend request from TTYY. Only then did Bella Linwood remember to add her top supporter as a WeChat friend. Bella Linwood. Thank you for today. TTYY. How much money for an offline meeting? TTYY. To imitate Flora Winehouse. Adrian Crawford had indeed tried to meet Flora Winehouse before. At first, Flora Winehouse had met him privately a couple of times for meals. Later, when he wanted to confess his feelings and tried to set up another meeting, Flora Winehouse refused to meet him no matter what. Not long after, Flora Winehouse's popularity soared, her followers exceeded 10 million, and she had more top supporters, making it even harder for him to arrange meetings with her. Anyway, whether Flora Winehouse liked him or not, in his heart there was only Flora Winehouse. As for Bella, she was just a substitute, but even the substitute rejected him. Bella Linwood. Not accepting offline meetings for now. TTYY, don't you want to earn more money? Branch out into other businesses. For example, being an offline substitute could earn you more than streaming. Bella Linwood wasn't too tempted. Being an offline substitute and dealing with these people every day, wouldn't that infuriate her? After all, she wasn't the real Flora Winehouse, so they definitely wouldn't treat her with the same care as they did Flora Winehouse. Bella Linwood, no. TTYY. TTYY, think about it carefully, you'll agree. Bella Linwood frowned, not seeing anything to consider about this matter. She put down her phone and went to shower, watch a show, and go to sleep. The next morning, Bella Linwood used the money she had just received to buy 2 new outfits at the mall. One set of her favorite jeans and a t-shirt, and another very similar to Flora Winehouse's style, a purple halter-neck long dress. The latter set was mainly an investment for her career. Constantly wearing the same dress would bore everyone. Since she earned money, she had to be more professional. She also bought 2 beauty lights. Bunny Honey said that lights improve streaming quality, otherwise her live room was too dark. After shopping, she went home for a nap, woke up, ordered a deluxe version of spicy hot pot, ate dinner, and waited for half an hour before starting her stream. She lay on the sofa, scrolling on her phone, waiting for the time. Suddenly, an unknown number called. As soon as she answered, the voice she hated rang out. "Do you have any money?" "I need some money urgently." It was her father, David Linwood, a long-time gambler. When she was little, he gambled away all her mother's dowry. In recent years, he also gambled away the money her mother had saved for her brother Leon Linwood's marriage before she passed away, and sold the old house her mother left behind at a low price. Just last year, he even lost a pinky finger. For many years, Bella Linwood knew deeply that gamblers were unworthy of sympathy, and she even intensely disliked her irresponsible father. She had moved out early, blocked his number, but unexpectedly, he found her new contact information from somewhere. No. What a good-for-nothing. Haven't you earned any money out there all these years? And your brother, do you know where Leon Linwood has been lately? I don't know. Bella Linwood hung up angrily, then blocked David Linwood's number and sent 2 WeChat messages to Leon Linwood. Bella Linwood. Where are you? Bella Linwood. Your dad's short on money again lately. He might come looking for you. Be careful. At the same time, Jenny Kingston, utterly infuriated, called her elder brother Charles Kingston directly to complain. "Big brother, someone's bullying your sister." Charles Kingston's cold and indifferent voice came from the phone. "Just let Assistant William handle this. I'm busy." He was about to hang up. Then Jenny Kingston's anxious voice rang out again. "She's trying to piggyback on future sister-in-law Winehouse's fame." Charles Kingston's movement to hang up paused, his tone clearly showing displeasure. "Who? Tell me their information, I'll handle it personally." Jenny Kingston smiled smugly and sent the ID called Bella to Charles Kingston. "Big brother, she's streaming on audio wave right now. Hurry and send her off." "Got it." Charles Kingston hung up the phone, saved the ID, and planned to deal with it after his meeting. Chapter 9. Wipe the drool. In the single apartment, Bella Linwood didn't receive a reply from Leon Linwood. She was used to it. Her brother was just like that. Rebellious and unruly since childhood, not very close to her. Especially after their mother passed away and she moved out, Leon Linwood hardly ever contacted her again. Their relationship was now almost like strangers, maybe even worse than strangers. But after all, Leon Linwood was her biological brother. Having such an unlucky father as his older sister, she could somewhat pity the reason why her brother turned out this way. She could only try her best to be good to him. If he didn't appreciate it, she wouldn't force it. Bella Linwood put down her phone. She set up her beauty lights, changed into the new dress she bought today, and started streaming. Life still had to move forward. No matter what others were doing, she wanted to live her own life well. Love for wine. Finally streaming, finally streaming. Please stream for more than 10 minutes today. Love for wine. Damn it. This dress is too beautiful today. Bella Linwood had naturally fair skin, and paired with the light purple dress, It made her skin appear even fairer, delicate, and as if it could drip water. Stella Rae, absolutely stunning. I remember Flora Winehouse also wore a similar style of dress, but compared to Bella, Bella seems even better. Bunny baby. Yes, yes, it feels like Bella lacks the suggestive charm Flora Winehouse intentionally flaunts during her streams, which ironically makes her even more captivating, exuding an irresistible noble aura. TTYY. What eyesight, Flora Winehouse is clearly prettier. Love for wine. Exactly, Winehouse is clearly prettier. A substitute is just a substitute. Bella Linwood smiled gently. Maybe everyone has their own style. After all, I'm not really Flora Winehouse, so I can't completely replicate her. I can only try my best to imitate her as requested. Chomping pig butt, the streamer has such a good temper and speaks so well. No wonder so many people flooded into her live room as soon as she started streaming. Bella Linwood only had a little over 2,300 followers, but as soon as she started streaming, over 1,000 people poured in, which showed how popular Bella Linwood was. All the fans were squatting at the live room door, waiting desperately for her to start streaming. But in reality, they couldn't get enough, simply couldn't get enough. She only streamed for 10 minutes a day. If they were late, even a minute less watching was a huge loss. Enjoying a worthless life. Everyone, please don't send her gifts again today and make her go offline. Momo, special mention to Brother T. Calabash boys save Grandpa. Beauty is so pretty. Are you new? First time seeing such a beautiful lady. Bella Linwood's lips curved, and she patiently replied, Yes, Calabash boys save Grandpa, I'm new. Thank you for liking me, Tilda. Calabash boys save Grandpa. The streamer is so gentle, followed. Bella Linwood had previously heard from Bunny Honey that frequently engaging in PK battles could upset top supporters. She wasn't sure if the netizens in her live room liked watching her do PK battles, so she asked, Shall we do PK battles again today? TTYY. Yes. Okay, Brother T wants to see a PK battle, so let's go play for a bit. Love for wine. Nobody's allowed to send gifts today. Calabash boys save Grandpa. Is sending gifts prohibited in this live stream? Love for wine. If you send gifts to the streamer will go offline. Calabash boys save Grandpa. First time hearing about a streamer like that. Bella Linwood initiated her first PK battle, spending some time figuring out how to connect. Soon, the screen split in two, and on Bella Linwood's left screen appeared a beautiful woman named Jenna Quinn, dressed provocatively. Jenna Quinn had over 200,000 followers and more than 3,000 people in her live room. Bella Linwood stared at Jenna Quinn's ample figure, inadvertently getting lost in thought. Then she slowly looked down at herself. Comparing herself to others was truly frustrating. Jenna Quinn smiled and greeted. Hello, beauty. Bella Linwood only then responded. She hadn't even greeted yet. Beauty indeed distracts. She quickly greeted back. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you, beauty. It was her first time doing a PK battle with a streamer who had so many followers, so she was a little nervous. Plus, the other person seemed to be a suggestive streamer of the same type as Flora Winehouse, so she was a bit worried she wouldn't be able to match them. After all, no matter how well she danced, she probably wouldn't be as professional as the other person. Especially her fans in the live room. Sigh, they weren't hers. They were a bunch of traitors who might abandon her at any time. Now she just hoped the other person wouldn't make things too difficult for her. Jenna Quinn looked at Bella Linwood in surprise. Hello, beauty. Oh, you look so much like a big internet celebrity. Yes, many people say that. What kind of streamer are you, beauty? Jenna Quinn winked at Bella Linwood. I'm a beauty streamer, and you? Bella Linwood thought for a moment and replied with a smile. I'm a streamer who's not good at anything specific but can do a little bit of everything. Jenna Quinn. So you're an all-round streamer, very impressive, beauty. How about this, if you lose, you have to do an 8-part egg yo. Is that okay? What's an 8-part egg yo? You can look it up online. There are ready-made lines. Just do the egyo according to those lines. Okay. The beautiful woman opposite was not only sweet-talked and had a great figure, but also very easy to talk to. Bella Linwood instantly fell a little in love. At the beginning of the PK, Jenna Quinn's side had an almost 10,000 popularity advantage. At this point, Jenna Quinn was continuously doing seductive dances in the live stream to gain votes. Bella Linwood was completely captivated. Who doesn't love watching beautiful women dance? Love for wine. Bella, are you frozen? TTYY, wipe your drool. You're so captivated watching a woman dance. Bella Linwood. Bella Linwood's eyes curved, and she performed a few operations on her computer. Isn't this me showing you a performance? How was the performance by the young lady opposite? Did you like it? If you liked it, I can learn it too. TTYY. Just imitate Flora Winehouse, nothing else suits you. Jack Fortune. Just focus on imitating Flora Winehouse, don't learn from others. We only want to see Flora Winehouse. They really were loyal super fans of Flora Winehouse. Okay, then I'll sing a song for you. These people said they wouldn't send her gifts, but she couldn't really let them not send any, or else all her work today would be for nothing. Love for wine. More than listening to a song, we want to see your 8-part egyo. Enjoying a worthless life. Exactly. Flora Winehouse used to perform 8-part egyo for us too, but it's hard to see now. Want to see the 8-part egyo? If we win, I'll perform it for you too. And if we win, I'll sing for you. Are you really sure you don't want to hear it? As Bella Linwood spoke, she played a song. As soon as the intro began, the fans in the live room froze as if a special memory had been triggered. A hardcore old fan, Love for Wine, immediately recognized it. This is Flora Winehouse's signature song that she used to sing frequently. Jack Fortune. Flora Winehouse stopped singing it after she became famous. She wouldn't sing it even if you spent money, saying she was tired of it, but she really sings this song beautifully. Are you polite? Tears. This song accompanied us loyal fans for over a year with Flora Winehouse, carrying too many memories. Takes me back to when Winehouse first started streaming. TTYY, you sing first, let's hear it. I specifically learned this for you this afternoon, but the learning time was quite short, so if there are any imperfections in my singing, I hope you all can be more understanding. Enjoying a worthless life. You specifically learned it for us, so touching, you are truly our blessing. Jack Fortune, with this kind of determination, you'll succeed in anything you do. Ultraman does not fight minions, so happy again. This substitute is really good. Human Worlds, wealthy Flora entered the live room. Chapter 10, 8-part egyo. Music filled the live broadcast room. Bella Linwood sang softly. Do you truly understand the meaning of the one tilde? It's not as simple as breathing tilde. A gentle, unique, and deeply emotional female voice, accompanied by beautiful music, slowly resonated, startling the netizens in the live broadcast room. Alpha Lamb, first time hearing the streamer sing, her voice is so beautiful. Stella Ray, beautiful, love it, sing more. Enjoying a worthless life, beautiful, beautiful. As soon as she opens her mouth, she has that Flora Winehouse vibe. The streamer must have learned it diligently. So touching, it's our blessing to have you. Jack Fortune, she really sounds like Flora Winehouse. One would think it's Flora Winehouse herself. A building materials. Flora Winehouse herself would probably be confused. Stella Ray, to be honest, I feel she sings better than Flora Winehouse. Flora Winehouse always uses a sound card for singing, but she's singing a cappella. Don't roast me, I'm just telling the truth. Single Dog. She's singing a cappella, without a sound card. That's amazing. Momo, a streamer without a beauty filter and brave enough to sing a cappella, truly talented. Let's follow her. In Jenna Quinn's live room, Jenna Quinn was out of breath from dancing provocatively. Gentlemen, give me some support, please. We absolutely cannot lose. The other side definitely has a big spender. Rich Lady and Popper both lost. What are you afraid of? We're at 30,000 popularity points, and the other side only got 2 lollipops. What does she have to fight us with? Jenna Quinn adjusted her hair, pouting and fawning over the big spenders in her live room. Don't underestimate them. Given Flora Winehouse's popularity, there's definitely a big spender in her live room. Let's not lower our guard and don't give them a chance to steal our victory. If I really lose to a newcomer, how will I ever be able to stream again? It would be so embarrassing. Sexy boy, I'll go check out what's happening on the other side. Sexy boy went and never returned. Not to mention, Flora Winehouse was indeed a streamer with tens of millions of fans. With her sophisticated looks and such an emotional song, who wouldn't be captivated after listening to it? Jenna Quinn looked at the gone and never returning sexy boy, speechless. So, you see a beautiful woman and you can't come back, right? You said you'd only be my big spender. In Bella Linwood's live room. With one song ended, the netizens in the live broadcast room were still immersed in Bella Linwood's emotional singing. Love for wine. I want to hear more. Another song. Enjoying a worthless life. So beautiful. TTYY. Keep singing. Keep singing, right? You can, but requesting a song requires a Ferris wheel gift. Bella Linwood was acting as a stand-in for them, but she wasn't performing for free. After giving them a taste, it was natural to start charging. But no one in the live room dared to send gifts, fearing that Bella Linwood would go offline. Just as Bella Linwood thought today's goal might not be met, the Ferris wheel animation appeared on the screen. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora gifted Ferris wheel X1. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora gifted Ferris wheel X2. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora. Can I request 3 songs like this? Love for wine. At Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora, what are you doing? Who told you to buy that? Quickly retract it. Jack Fortune, don't do it, don't go offline. Stella Ray, you can tell Flora is new. Enjoying a worthless life, it's over. She got happy again. Bella Linwood was indeed happy. Who wouldn't be happy when earning money? She smiled and made a heart gesture. Thank you, Sister Flora, for the Ferris wheels. Yes, you can request 3 songs. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora. Call me brother. Bella Linwood. Only then did she notice that Wealthy Flora was actually a man. She quickly apologized. I'm sorry, I thought that name belonged to a girl. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora. It's okay, keep singing. Okay, what does Brother Hua want to hear? Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora. Sing that last song 3 more times. Okay, Brother Hua. 1 Ferris wheel was 300 yuan, so 3 Ferris wheels meant she could earn 450 yuan. Singing 3 songs was very easy for Bella Linwood. TTYY. Sing it once and sing 2 other songs. Human Worlds, Wealthy Flora. Brother Alphabet upstairs. I am currently the top supporter. TTYY. No, who's Brother Alphabet? When has Adrian Crawford ever been so humiliated? If it weren't for fear of Bella Linwood going offline. Having money, but not being able to spend it was truly humiliating. Bella Linwood also laughed and said, That's right, Brother Wealthy Flora is not only the top supporter, but he's also spent money, so I'll sing whatever Brother Wealthy Flora wants. Sorry, Brother T, you're not doing so well today. Usually it was TTYY, that show-off, who would criticize her. Today, she finally saw TTYY being punished, so naturally she couldn't miss the chance to tease TTYY. TTYY. Who did she say wasn't doing well? This woman really. A substitute, yet so arrogant with him. How dare she doubt his money-making abilities? Love for wine, Brother T, don't fall for her provocation. Bella Linwood sang 3 times in a row, maintaining a patient and gentle expression throughout. After finishing, she didn't forget to ask for feedback, maintaining an excellent attitude. Brother Wealthy Flora, are you satisfied? Human World's Wealthy Flora was very satisfied. He even forgot what his original purpose for entering the live room was. Jenna Quinn was also trying her best to attract votes, but even after dancing suggestively for a long time, The number of people in her live room kept decreasing. They all went to the other side. This infuriated Jenna Quinn. These unreliable men just ran off at the sight of a beautiful woman. However, Jenna Quinn still won in the end. There weren't many wealthy supporters in Bella Linwood's live room, and old fans deliberately didn't send her gifts to control the stream duration, which led to her losing the PK. "Then I'll do the 8-part egg yo," Bella Linwood said, her eyes darting around. "Let's do it for our top supporter today, brother Wealthy Flora." Love for wine. Ah, the top supporter gets this treatment. Enjoying a worthless life. And you only need to spend a little to become the top supporter, so are you going to? Jack Fortune. Damn, this woman is doing it on purpose. But I really want to spend, after all, she's imitating Flora Winehouse. Love for wine. I'm also tempted. 3 Ferris wheels with Flora Winehouse wouldn't get you much. The cost-effectiveness here is too high. TTYY didn't gift anything. It was just an 8-part egg yo. But the next second, he immediately regretted it. He saw the woman in the live room stand up, bend slightly at the waist, placing her hands on either side of her face, with a slight smile on her lips, blinking her big eyes, and her gentle voice flowing like a spring breeze. Brother Hua, won't you please Tilda? Brother Hua, please Tilda. Brother Hua, I don't care Tilda. Brother Hua, you're the best Tilda. Brother Hua, I beg. Brother Hua, I love you the most Tilda. Brother Hua, can't. Brother Hua, I want it Tilda. Human World's Wealthy Flora was stunned. Who could resist that? Human World's Wealthy Flora gifted Ferris Wheel X10. Human World's Wealthy Flora gifted Cruise Ship X1. Human World's Wealthy Flora gifted Sports Car X3. T-Tai gifted Ferris Wheel X20. T-Tai gifted Cruise Ship X3. T-Tai gifted Sports Car X8. No matter how many gifts Human World's Wealthy Flora sent, TTYY would double it. Love for wine. Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. They're fighting. 2 wealthy big spenders are fighting to be the top supporter.